JT, and I'm here to make you better at chess. And today we're going to go over a game between Aaron Nimzowitch and Arthur Hackinson. And we're going to talk about play, a gambit against the French, interesting play, and interesting ideas, right? So e4, e6, d4, d5, e5, and then c5. So pretty much advanced, right? The advanced variation of the French. And so queen g4. Move 4. C captures d4, knight f3. This is called the Nimzowitch gambit. So he actually created this. And the reason that I like it, it's because it doesn't follow that modern system. So for me, when I play against the French, I play mainline. Whenever I play in a tournament, I usually play the advanced variation, or sometimes, you know, it depends on what they want to play, but sometimes I play the Tarrasch. But usually it's well-studied mainline stuff. But occasionally I like to dive into some openings that I'm not really familiar with, and this one gives you a lot of play for that pawn, and it's a different kind of play. So knight c6, bishop to d3, f5. And f5 is really interesting. They're saying, I just want to challenge your queen so you don't have the attack, right, of this pawn. Knight g7, and then, you know, maybe play here, get some pressure here. Castles, h4, queen c7, rook e1. And so we're defending this 3 times, and they're attacking it 3 times, right? So the defenders are winning in this case. But remember, black is still up a pawn. So why is this level of play so good? So here, white's plan is very, very clear. White has given up the d pawn, right? And if he can recover it while his pawn is still on e5, so we're not trying to take here and let them take our pawn. We're trying to take this back and get it back forever, right? Then black is going to be extremely cramped. And so what do I mean by cramped, right? You can see that his pieces don't really have anywhere to move, especially his bishops. The knights can jump around, they go to different squares, but the bishops are kind of locked in, right? Bishops don't really have a good place to go. I hope everybody sees that, right? So bishop d7, and here even bishop c5 would have been great. a3, right? We're not leaving any potential for his pieces, right? We're like almost like a coach, just smothering his pieces and saying, hey, you have no good squares here. Castles, and it kind of looks like, okay, he's getting developed. Maybe he can play king d8, king and then rook c8. But now b4. Okay. And of course, if you want, I think you can even win the exchange. Right? Something like this. But why go for that? And why try to trade pieces if these pieces are not doing anything? Right? We're not focused on material things. We're talking about dynamics here. We're talking about how to use our dynamic advantage to keep the pressure going. b4. Right? And so, okay. a6, preventing b5. h5, get out of here. Bishop d2, developing, and we have 2 pieces to develop, right? And hopefully, maybe even this rook needs to go somewhere. But where can this knight go? Where's the future for this knight? 1, 2, 3. Where's the future for this bishop? Nowhere. This rook, where's the open line for the rook? Where's the open file for the rook? There aren't any. Let's keep going. h6. And h6 is a really bad move for me because your knight basically needed to go here. Now your knight has no plan. Right? Now you have to move this knight so you can even develop this knight. Oof. g6 might be an idea, but like this queen is just menacing here. a4, g5. True. b5. Who cares? If you want to do something here, that's on you. But you're not really getting anything here. f4. Queen g4. Very well placed queen. Again, what is this bishop doing? Nothing. What is this bishop doing? Nothing. What is this rook doing? Nothing. It has nowhere to go. Right? Knight b8. c3. Rook e8. And pretty much his only move at this point. C captures d4, and guess what? We have recovered our pawn back. But guess who has the open file? We do. right? Who has the advantage here? Again, we do. Right? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. King d8, rook c1, queen b6, a5. Right? Now we're just pushing him back. Hey. And look at this. And I want you here, the viewers on Twitch, please. Of course it's going to be uploaded to YouTube, but find the move here. Tell me what move you would play instantly. Make that queen super sad. Right? By the way, I stream every single day, Monday to Saturday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come join me if you want to learn for free and ask your questions live. B6, exactly. B6. Ooh. Queen E8. Rook C7. Like, you see how all of my pieces. And remember when we could have won that exchange before? What is that rook doing now? What is the rook on H8 doing now? So is material worth it if the material won't do anything? Right? This knight, okay, this knight isn't the best. But it's way better than this rook. Right? Knight F5, knight C3, bishop E7. And I want you to find the most beautiful move here. This is one of the most amazing moves of the position here. This basically ends the game. And just play what your heart wants. Except if your heart wants queen captures F5, okay? Right, yeah, exactly. Knight D5. A lot of people got it. Knight D5. Right, they play knight captures D4. But what happens if captures? Bishop captures F5 and oof. It's looking kind of rough. It's looking kind of like forced mate, actually. Right, but okay, knight captures D4. They saw that. Knight captures D4. E captures D5. And does anybody see the beautiful finish? Does anybody see the beautiful finish here? Here it goes. Here goes the beautiful finish. Queen captures D7. You're like, wait, but JT, the knight. Okay, the knight's there, but so is our knight. This is one of those moves that you have to go slow motion and you screw it in so they know that it's a good move, right? 96 checkmate. And thank you so much for following, and just make sure that if you did like it, then like the video, and if you want to see more content like this, you subscribe down below. I really appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one where I will make you a better chess player.